back to you.
The judge and lawyers in the Ahmaud Arbery trial are struggling to find jury members. One potential juror said she joined a bike ride at one point to raise money for Arbery's family. Another said she's known one of the defendants, Greg McMichael, for 30 years. They're among 23 people so far the judge has deemed qualified to serve. Dozens more, though, are going to be needed before a final jury is selected.
A murder suspect is behind bars in Richmond County. Sunday morning, police responded to a shooting at the Augusta Estates mobile home park on Milledgeville Road. When they arrived, they found 37-year-old Layden Burley Jr., who died at the scene. 34-year-old DeQuinn Hamlin is charged with murder and kidnapping.
The Aiken County Sheriff's Office needs your help to find a missing child. They say 12-year-old Daryl McKelvin was last seen by his family about 11 o'clock this morning when he left home on Joyner Pond Road to go to another family member's house. He was last seen wearing shorts and a light blue-green shirt. If you have any information, please call police in your area.
Meteorologist Jenna Petracci joins us now.
Jenna, cooler weather after this muggy start to the week. Cooler weather's coming.
Yeah, definitely. We do have a cold front that's passing by today, and that's bringing us some showers as well. So here's a look at live Viper 6. Showing over the past couple of hours, we had some brief showers pass through the CSRA. And notice now we just have one pesky shower left that's just passed through the Augusta metro area. Just went to the south of North Augusta, now along the border of Georgia and South Carolina. But that's about it. Besides that, we are seeing cloudy skies, though, on our Jiffy Lube Skyway Network cam down at the Augusta Marriott. And temperatures are feeling pretty warm. We're in the upper 70s to low 80s, 83 in Augusta with a mix of sun and clouds, 81 in Allendale, 78 in Aiken, Saluda, you're at 74. And notice some areas are seeing those cloudy skies and some breezy conditions, 14-mile-per-hour winds coming in over in Sparta. And across satellite radar, you can see those clouds passing by. We do have a small craft advisory for our coastal areas, and there's that cold front that I mentioned. And ahead of that is all the rain. So for your evening stroll forecast, a few scattered showers are possible and some storms as well until around 10 p.m. Then we'll be clearing out once this front passes by later tonight. Back to you guys.
Well, tomorrow the FDA meets to review Pfizer's application for vaccines for children ages 5 to 11. News Channel 6's Mary Calkins has that story.
Pfizer's vaccine for kids is a lower dose than the adult version and performed well during trials.
Pfizer has shown that the vaccine is about 90%, 91% effective in preventing symptomatic disease, not just hospitalizations, but symptomatic disease.
Dr. Roger MacArthur is an infectious diseases physician at AU Health, and he says he expects the vaccine for kids will be approved Tuesday.
As soon as the approval is given, the vaccine will be shipped out, so there shouldn't be any delay in getting it.
Shipped to places like Gold Cross that plans to begin rollout immediately if approved.
We are already looking forward to children under 12 being able to be vaccinated. I think that it's going to be a major move, not just for us in our community, but for the entire state, for the entire nation.
If approved, the CDC will meet early November to provide their guidance. Kids could potentially get their first dose as early as November 4th.
You're looking at 28 million children that fall into that demographic that are, in a sense, possibly being able to be vaccinated.
There are 1 million children ages 5 to 11 in Georgia and 500,000 in South Carolina.
Kids don't get as sick as adults do, but they still get sick. And about 1 in 10,000 children who get COVID-19 actually die from it. That may not sound like a lot, but it's devastating to parents.
Kids in this age group could be fully vaccinated before Christmas. In Augusta, Mary Calkins, WJBF News Channel 6.
2 months after starting a vaccine incentive program, Augusta's vaccination experts say if you are planning to fly, be sure to also book early and expect delays.
Coming up, meteorologist Jenna Petracci with a look at your Viper 6 alert forecast.
Plus, yearly mammograms are necessary for women's health. How the uninsured and underinsured can get them for free. Next.
The People's Court, weekday mornings at 10 on News Channel 6. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Good evening. Here's a look at Live Viper 6 over the last hour. Notice we had a few very light and brief showers pass through the CSRA, one that just made its way past the Augusta metro area, but that's about it for radar. Notice that we do have some clouds out there, though, on our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network cam in Augusta Regional. So most of us are just seeing a mix of sun and clouds and not so much the rain today. 83 is the temperature with a south-southwest wind of 9 miles per hour. So just a breezy and cloudy day. Notice temperatures are in the mid-70s for the northeastern half of our area, 75 in Edgefield, 82 in Louisville, so a little bit warmer on the southwestern side of our area. Notice there is a cold front that is passing through parts of Georgia now, and that's what's bringing us some of those showers. This is a very weak cold front, though, so overall not a lot of rain associated with it. Here's a closer look at the two states here. Just a few more showers in northern Georgia and parts of South Carolina. So for tonight, we will have a few more showers as this front continues to push its way towards our area, but overall the severe weather threat is more so to the north of us. So the severe threat for us is not much of a concern today. That'll be more so for the northern part of South Carolina and further up towards the mountains. So for your future cast for the rest of this evening, here's a few more showers that'll be entering the northern half of our area as that cold front enters through. And notice, though, mostly weak light rain, not a lot of potential with this when it comes to heavy rain or severe weather. But your rain chances go way up on Thursday with a Viper 6 alert day issued, and that's because of this system here. Notice this low pressure with this cold front pushing through the area, and that'll bring us a lot of heavy rain as we go into Thursday and partially into Friday as well. For your lows tonight, it will be in the 50s with some cloudy conditions. And for your next 10 days, notice that we do have some rain in the forecast and a Viper 6 alert issued for your Thursday, 70% chance of rain and storms. So that looks like we will have some heavy rain and possibly severe weather on that day, more so than for tonight. And then for your Friday, just a 40% chance of rain. And then for the rest of the week, it's looking really nice, especially on Halloween. Will be much cooler once that front passes by. 70 degrees as our temperature on Halloween with mostly sunshine.
All right, thank you, Jenna.
Thanks, Jenna.
As you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the Georgia Department of Health's Breast and Cervical Cancer Program provides free mammograms and screenings all year. It's for women ages 40 and over who live in Georgia who are uninsured or underinsured and they meet an income minimum. The director of the program says it's federally funded, but it's underused because a lot of women don't know about it. And she says all women should be getting their yearly mammogram.
85% of the women that are diagnosed with breast cancer have no family history. So we're just looking at a 15%. So if you do not have a family history, you need to get checked.
The DPH provides information to women about breast health, including the Know Your Lemons Foundation. It tells women how to do breast self-exams and what symptoms to look for. You can find the link on our website, Wjbf.com.
Still ahead, a piece of horror movie history.
Play on, America.
Tomorrow will be another nice day, but that changes on Thursday. We do have a Viper 6 alert day issued due to the possibility of some heavy rain and strong storms. More details on that coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11 at night, is being worked on by the city's homeless task force. As we take a first look at our weather on this Tuesday night, Jenna Petracci in for Tim with that. Jenna?
Yeah, well, it's a pretty nice night. A little chilly, though, but we do have clear skies. Here's a look at our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network cam right here at Television Park. Clear skies across the area, and there it is on satellite and radar. We do have some clouds just to our west, though, but overall mostly clear tonight with temperatures right now in the mid to upper 50s, 57 in Augusta, 55 in Allendale, 58 in Louisville. Wrightsville, you're at 56, 53 in Saluda. Current wind speeds are a little breezy out there, 8 miles per hour in Augusta, coming in from the north, 7 in Waynesboro, 6 in Bamberg. And for today's almanac, we actually tied with our average for this time of the year. 76 degrees. And notice our low was a little bit warmer last night. Tonight we'll be back into the 40s. And for our rainfall for this month, we are well below average. We actually haven't even reached an inch of rain yet, but that'll change shortly. We are watching the system that's out all around the Rocky Mountains and already stretching down into Texas, bringing some severe thunderstorm warnings. There's a closer look at that. This system will be moving into the southeast tomorrow and closer to the east coast in our area by Thursday. But for your morning stroll, no rain to worry about tomorrow. It'll just be a little chilly, so grab a jacket if you're headed out tomorrow morning. But the good news is that we'll have sunshine all day long with just a few clouds. Back to you, Brett.
All right, Jenna, thanks. A judge declaring a mistrial in the trial of 3 former Washington County deputies accused of murdering Uri Martin. And those officers are home with their families tonight. The jury just could not reach a decision. They deliberated for 3 days. Henry Copeland, Mike Howell, and Rhett Scott all charged with murder after Uri Martin died in their custody back in 2017.
It's because there was a black man. So I don't even feel protected. I don't feel safe in Washington County. I could be the next victim that be killed by white officers and go before a jury and they be acquitted with a mistrial.
Now, this case could go to trial again with a new jury. That will be decided at a later date. Tonight, Aiken County school leaders looking at new ways to recruit school bus drivers
On ABC and stream on Hulu. If someone you know is in an abusive relationship, what would you do?
Once she starts talking to friends, family about it, she's ready. Listen.
Wednesday at 7 on News Channel 6.
Fast.
Paul Piquet. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Good Tuesday evening. Nice clear skies out there on our Jiffy Lube Skyway Network cam down at the Augusta Regional, and some chilly temperatures, 57 in Augusta, 8-mile-per-hour winds, and dew point of only 51. So that's good news at least. And for our satellite radar, you can see that we're clear. There are some clouds now just moving into our area from the west. So we'll have some increase in clouds tonight and tomorrow. But for now, we're still clear in those mid-50s for the most part. 55 in Waynesboro, 52 in Saluda, 55 in Washington. And notice across the entire country, we have some interesting temperature gradients here. Very chilly conditions over the Rocky Mountains, and then some warm temperatures over Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. You can definitely see there's sort of like a triangle here. And look at this map here, and that'll show you why that is. We do have a cold front pushing in and a warm front. So in between those two fronts is the warm sector, keeping those temperatures very warm over Texas and very chilly where that cold front has passed. Notice there's also a line of thunderstorms ahead of that front, and this is the system that we're keeping a very close eye on because it will be moving in our direction shortly. For tomorrow, it'll be into the southeast, bringing some deep moisture in to the Gulf Coast states, posing a threat for severe weather tomorrow for them. But here's a look at our futurecast for us. By tomorrow, we'll still be clear and dry. But as we go into Thursday, the system is creeping up towards us from the west and brings us a chance of rain by Thursday afternoon, and into Thursday evening, we could be seeing some heavy rain and possibly strong storms. However, it looks like Florida will be seeing the worst of it, the severe weather. They're in a slight risk for Thursday. For us, we're just in a marginal risk for the far southern half of our area, but for the rest of us in this lighter green color, that's a general thunderstorm risk. So no severe weather is expected for the majority of the CSRA. And for tomorrow, it'll still be a pretty nice day, mostly sunny, and we'll be warming up to the low 70s. Now for tomorrow, 0% chance of rain, then going up to 90% for Thursday with a Viper 6 alert day issued. Then by the weekend, we'll be nice and dry again. But here's your futurecast, looking a little bit closer to home, waking up Thursday morning to just some clouds. Then by Thursday afternoon, some heavy rain or widespread rain with pockets of heavier rain across the area, and the rain looks to get heavier as we go into Thursday evening, especially over the Augusta metro area. Then it'll start to break up by Thursday evening, but overall it still continues on and off all the way through the evening and into early Friday morning. Now back to your lows tonight, will be mostly clear in the mid-40s, and for tomorrow, increasing clouds in the low 70s. Here's a look at the 10-day forecast. Tomorrow will be a nice day, so go out and enjoy it. But for Thursday, good day to have indoor plans. We do have that Viper 6 alert day issued for the possibility of heavy rain and strong storms. But good news for Halloween weekend, we'll be drying back out, and temperatures will be feeling Comfortable in the mid 60s to low 70s as highs and chilly overnight.
That's nice. Jenna, thank you. Well, police are trying to warn everybody about pranks this Halloween, like this police force in South Carolina. They got tricked by that thing right there. They got a call about an infant stuck in a drain, but it was really just a doll. It was a Halloween prank. And so they want people to just be aware of their surroundings and avoid dangerous situations this weekend.
We want people to have a good time, and if you want to have decorations, you do that. If we encourage parents to go out with their children, so to stay in small groups, and parents can decide whether or not they want a child to visit that particular home. So if they have, scary decorations, and you think that your child will be scared by those things, then just don't visit that home.
Officers say it's also important for parents and children to have a plan this weekend, a meeting point if they get separated. Lots of conversations just to be safe before everybody goes out on Sunday. Still ahead, lawmakers pushing tech companies about their
Augusta.
Happy Halloween weekend. For your Saturday, expect cloudy conditions with a few showers, but Halloween itself is going to be fantastic. Sunny skies will be clearing out, and it'll be a nice warm day and a chilly night. More details on your Halloween forecast coming up.
Now on Good Morning Augusta, Game 3 of the World Series comes to Atlanta. We're here from fans. Plus, turning a parking lot into a great place for a happy Halloween. We'll take you there. And another chance to register for turkey for Thanksgiving. We'll show you where. Details as your #1 source for local weekend morning news starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is Good Morning Augusta on Wjbf News Channel 6.
Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for joining us. It is great to see you. I'm Sean Cabbage-Stock. Coverage you can count on begins with breaking news. One person is dead following a shooting in Augusta. The victim is identified as 31-year-old Assad Truitt of Augusta. The incident happened at Red Crab on Peach Orchard Road just before 10 o'clock last night. A fight broke out between several people, and then someone fired several shots, striking 2 people, including Truitt. He died from at least 1 gunshot wound. An autopsy will be performed at the GBI Crime Lab. A 28-year-old female was shot in the right leg and was taken to the hospital. When we learn more information, we'll pass it along to you. After a long wait, the World Series is back. The story today from our Atlanta Bureau Chief, Archith Shashadri.
It's been 22 years since the Braves were in a World Series and 25 years since the Braves won. But fans here tell me, regardless of whether the Braves win or lose, it is going to be a blast of a weekend, and they are ready to party like it's 1999.
Well, our baby girl is at home cheering on the Braves from the couch.
Baseball fans near and far rooting on for the Atlanta Braves.
Fans like myself fly out from all over the country. On my flight, I saw plenty of Braves hats.
We are super excited. This is what we've been waiting for, my whole life.
Fans say the crowds are electric.
I'm still in shock. I'm still in awe.
I think everybody's realizing how rare of an opportunity this is to have a World Series game at home.
I'm going to lose my voice, scream, chop all day long.
It's just been so long since one of my teams has experienced a championship, and I think when you go through a stretch like that, you begin to realize that you can't take championship appearances for granted.
Regardless of the Braves win or lose, economists say it is still a win for Georgia's economy. Estimates predicting anywhere from $5 to $10 million on things like ticket sales, hotels, restaurants, bars, watch parties, and band merchandise.
I mean, I could probably resell my ticket for $2,500, $2,800, but, some things are worth more than money, so.
Huge Braves fan, been cheering on them since I was a kid. I mean, I was there cheering them on in the 1995 World Series and the 99 World Series, so it's in our blood, it's in our veins, and we're ready to chop on tonight.
Fans hoping for an Atlanta Braves win. This is just the start of a huge weekend for the Atlanta Braves this weekend, with another 2 more games to go, Saturday and Sunday. The outcome of those will determine whether or not there will be a Game 6 and 7 as the Braves take on the Houston Astros. Reporting here at Truist Park, Archith Shashadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.
And the final score for Game 3 is 2-0 Braves. New today, a man sits in jail charged with 2 felony counts of unlawful conduct toward a child. Richmond County investigators need your help finding a missing teen. Blessing Bussey was found Thursday leaving Deansbridge Road on foot with an unknown male. At the time, she was wearing a black jacket, blue or black jeans, and sneakers. If you know where she may be, contact the sheriff's office. Today, you can register again to get a turkey for Thanksgiving. It's a part of the James Brown Turkey Giveaway. Registration will take place at the James Brown Arena from 9 until 11. You must bring your current state ID, proof of residency, which includes a utility bill or signed lease. This year, it will be a drive-by event again at the JBA parking lot on Monday, November 22nd from 8 until 9 a.m. If you miss today's event, you will have one more chance to register, and that's Saturday, November 6th. Also today at the JBA, the City of Augusta will hold a vaccine clinic. The clinic will be the first chance Augustans will have to get $100 gift cards for getting their first shot. Tuesday, commissioners approved the mayor's request to make gift cards available to people getting their first and second shots. Boosters are not included. That clinic is set for today at the James Brown Arena from 10 until 2. Some parents are sticking to trunk or treating this year instead of trick-or-treating. Grovetown wrapped up its annual trunk-or-treat event. Organizers say it turned out bigger than it was last year. Here's our Ashley Jones.
As you can see, the turnout is massive.
Liberty Park, just minutes after setup.
We have twice the amount of vendors than we did last year. We've never had inflatables, so that's a first for this event.
On top of the vendors, there was a hayride, games, and of course, plenty of treats. City leaders say around 4,000 people came out.
I think so many people are coming out this year because, last year we were in the middle of a pandemic. It's still not over. But, when it's outside, it's a lot of fun, and I think people are ready for that.
And while most people came for a good time and to show off their costumes,
a kid being abducted by an alien.
some thought trunk-or-treating was a better alternative for trick-or-treating.
I think it's all just kind of grouped in one area. It's a smaller area, especially for small children. Like if they want to tap out, they can tap out and you can kind of go out. There's not the traffic, it's just smaller crowd.
Sarah Enzer says it's a safer one too.
You just don't know, and it's kind of dark, and the kids are on the road, and I just feel this is more safe. There's not cars flying by and things like that.
But if you plan to go trick-or-treating with your kids, experts suggest you wear bright-colored costumes and try to stay away from masks if you can. Reporting in Grovetown, I'm Ashley Jones, WJBF News Channel 6.
It is 7:07, time for a check of your live Viper 6 with Jenna Petracci. Jenna, it was a chilly start to the morning. How would the weather shape up today?
Exactly, Sean. Well, we actually won't be getting very warm today. We're going to have cloudy conditions, which will limit the amount of warmth we'll see today. Notice on our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network cam, you can sort of see those clouds out there this morning. Of course, the sun hasn't quite risen yet. We're sitting in the mid-50s for the most part with overcast skies across the area. Daniel Field sitting at 54 degrees. And for our current wind speeds across the area, a little bit breezy, 8 miles per hour in Augusta, 6 in Thompson, 8 in Gibson, coming in from the southwest. And for satellite radar, you can see those clouds passing throughout the entire CSRA. Now, looking at the big picture, we do have this closed low to the north of us. That'll generate some moisture in our area today, bringing those cloudy conditions and the chance for a few showers starting in the afternoon. But for your morning stroll forecast, things are looking pretty nice. We will be chilly, though, so bring a jacket out there. But, of course, no one really cares about the morning today. Everyone is ready for Halloween. At least I know I am. Here's your countdown. 1 day away until Halloween. So get excited. Here is a look at your forecast for tomorrow. Now, don't be fooled. The scene may look a little spooky, but the forecast sure isn't. We will have sunshine throughout the day, and we will be warming up tomorrow due to that sun reaching the low 70s. But when you head out trick-or-treating at night, be sure to bundle the kids up. It will be a little chilly in the 50s. More on your Halloween forecast coming up, but for now, back to you, Sean.
All right, sounds good, Jenna. Thank you. What organization is honoring people who worked in the nuclear field?
Get count on. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
So tell me this isn't the perfect spooky sunrise for Halloween weekend. weekend. Look at this on our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network cam. It's a little scary out there. We have mostly overcast skies, but look at that in the background. You can see that orange color in the background as that sun is beginning to rise. Just perfect for Halloween weekend. Temperature of only 55, so if you're headed out the door this morning, you'll need to bundle up a little bit, light jacket, long sleeve shirt. Southwest wind of 8 miles per hour, and around the CSRA, the northern half of our area is still in the upper 40s, 50 in Edgefield, 56 in Waynesboro. Notice the overcast skies for the northern parts and central parts of our area, but clear skies to the south, 51 as the temperature in Wrightsville. So for your headlines this weekend, clouds are hanging around today with a few showers possible starting in the afternoon, but good news for tomorrow, we will be clearing out and Halloween is looking spooktacular. So for your satellite and radar this morning, we do have those clouds passing by, and as we look at the Tuesday view, notice we do have a trough just off our coastline there, bringing some showers out to sea. Now we will have some showers possible today. Notice on the water vapor loop, we do still have some mild conditions, a little bit of moisture hanging around, and that's because of this low to the north of us. That is actually generating some showers and cloudy conditions that we'll see today. So for your day planner, we are starting out with mostly cloudy conditions. By around 5 p.m., overcast skies with just a slight chance of light rain today. And notice because of the cloudy conditions, we'll actually only be making it into the mid-60s. Now for tonight, it is Game 4 of the World Series over in Atlanta. Temperatures will also be a little chilly at night in the low 50s with mostly cloudy skies. But for tomorrow, as I mentioned, we'll begin to clear out. Sunny skies tomorrow, and the sunshine will allow us to heat up to the low 70s, 72 by 4 p.m. And by the time you head out trick-or-treating with the kids, it'll be dropping down to the upper 50s, so be sure to bundle them up. Wear some long sleeves under those costumes. And for your highs the next 7 days, notice Sunday once again 73 degrees as that high. For the start of the work week, we will be a little warm in the low 70s, but by the end of the week, we'll begin to drop well below average into the mid-60s. Now for your future cast today, 8 a.m. showing those clouds, and as we go into the lunch hour, 12 o'clock, a few showers across the northern half of our area. Few breaks from the rain, but around 5 o'clock, another batch of rain moves in, and this will be passing by around 9 o'clock. And then notice those skies begin to clear for Halloween. So waking up tomorrow morning, a few clouds in the area, but those will quickly go away. And notice all day long tomorrow, clear skies, fairly calm winds. Overall, a great day to be outside enjoying Halloween. So for your highs today, we'll be in the mid-60s, lows tonight upper 40s to low 50s, mostly clear skies. And for the next 10 days, notice we don't have a lot of rain chances in the forecast, just a 30% chance of showers today. Then we'll be left with sunshine to start the work week. Temperatures briefly warming up to the low 70s, still chilly overnight all week, and more rain by the end of next week.
Great forecast. Do you have your costume already picked out for tomorrow?
No, I don't. I gotta get on that as soon as we're done the show today.
Yeah, thank you, Jenna. And we'll be right back.
Louis. From News Channel 6.
Happy Halloween! You may have a spooky costume today, but the weather definitely won't be spooky. The sun has returned, and that will warm us up to the low 70s, but be sure to wear a jacket and bundle the kids up when you head out trick-or-treating. More details on your Halloween forecast coming up.
On Good Morning Augusta, the fight for justice moves forward in Washington County, where the NAACP and the family of a man killed in police custody are demanding. Plus, a train crashed in South Carolina. Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for joining us. It is great to see you. I'm Sean Cabbage-Stock. Coverage you can count on begins in Washington County, where activists are continuing to fight for justice for Uri Martin. At a recent news conference, they announced that a retrial for the 3 deputies accused of killing him is on the way. Our Ashley Jones has details.
My brother didn't have to die like he died. Those words coming from Martin's sister just days after a Washington County judge declared a mistrial for the 3 deputies accused of killing the 58-year-old by tasing him.
I don't know. I just have to wait and see. I hope that we can get justice, though.
And President of the Washington County NAACP, James Neal, says that fight isn't over yet. Saturday afternoon, he relayed news from the DA handling the case.
It's not over. They have requested all the transcripts from the court hearing, and it's going to take them 2 months before they can get it.
That means a retrial is on the horizon. But there are still questions looming about the fairness of the previous trial, specifically the jury selection.
Understanding when the jury was initially selected, no one had identified themselves as being a relative to one of the officers that was being tried.
The jury had been deadlocked on deliberations since the trial began, and that was why the judge declared a mistrial.
Something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with that. First of all, a relative should not have been sitting on the as a juror, and the DA, in my view, should have asked for a relative to be dismissed.
Benjamin Dotson, the immediate past president of the NAACP, says the DA who presented the case believed the main evidence of video capturing Martin's last moments would be enough to convict those 3 officers. Washington County Commissioner Frank Simmons believes it'll take more than that.
As long as we have jurors from here in Washington County, we never get the verdict that we need to get. As long as we got the same judge, we never get the conviction we need to get.
People who attended Saturday's conference were given the DA's office phone number. They were told to call the number with their concerns about the previous trial and respectfully push for another one. In Sandersville, I'm Ashley Jones, WJBF News Channel 6.
Richmond County investigators are still searching for a missing teenager. Blessing Bussey was last seen Thursday leaving Deansbridge Road on foot with an unknown man. At the time, she was wearing a black jacket, blue or black jeans, and sneakers. If you know where she may be, contact the sheriff's office. 3 people are dead and 1 hospitalized.
With WJBF Live, Viper 6.
Good Sunday morning. I decided to show up in costume today for Halloween. I don't know if you guys can tell what I am. Maybe take a second, maybe a little hard to tell, but I will spoil it for you. I am a ghost. Today, I think I have the best ghost costume ever, actually, because, you know, this is a lot better than a white sheet over your head. Let's see. All right, there I am. I'm not going to do the whole forecast in my ghost costume, so don't worry about that, but I hope you guys like that. So let's start off with a look at your Wjbf Skyview Network cam this morning at the Augusta Marriott. Beautiful sunrise to start off Halloween. Gorgeous colors out there in the skies with temperatures in the low 50s, 53. In Augusta, dew point of 50 with calm winds, and around the CSRA, we're waking up to upper 40s to low 50s. Clear skies across the entire area. Satellite and radar showing just that. And as we look at the 2-state view, there are some clouds around us, but notice across the CSRA, we do have these nice clear skies. And the water vapor loop is showing dry air in place, keeping us nice and sunny and dry. But I'm going to switch it up. We actually have some tropics to talk about, believe it or not. In the end of the month of October, tropics are not usually as active, but it is possible because we are still in hurricane season for about another month. So we have our next named storm. This is subtropical storm Wanda, 50-mile-per-hour winds. And here's a look at the track for Wanda. Notice it's not expected to strengthen much further, we'll say, as a subtropical storm and begin to weaken down to 45 miles per hour, staying completely out to sea, not impacting land. Now, this completes the list of 2021 Atlantic storm names. Wanda was the last one on our list. However, this doesn't mean that hurricane season is over. We would move on to a secondary list if we have another named storm. And believe it or not, that may be possible. We're watching another system for possible development off the coast of Africa. 30% chance for this one. But back to your forecast here in town. Afternoon stroll forecast is looking fantastic. Sunny skies warming up to the upper 60s by 2 p.m. And we'll actually be reaching the low 70s today. And for tonight, 73 by 4 p.m. Clear skies all night long with calm winds. If you're headed out tonight trick-or-treating with the kids, be sure to dress them accordingly. It will be getting a little bit chilly, dropping into the low 60s to upper 50s. For the highs over the next 7 days, we'll stay fairly warm to start off the work week, then dropping down to the upper 50s by Friday, 58 as your high. And for your futurecast today, notice we're waking up to a few clouds in the sky, but overall, we'll be clearing out very soon. And for the rest of tonight, we'll also continue to stay clear with calm winds. So for your highs today, low 70s, mostly sunshine. Tonight, a little bit chilly in the mid to upper 40s. And here's a look at your 10-day forecast. It's going to be a pretty nice week. We will have a bit of a cool down as we go into the end of the week, going to the mid 60s. Overnight lows will continue to feel even more chilly, going into the low 40s. And by the end of the week, we'll also have our next chance of rain.
So that secondary list you talked about, I know in years past you guys used the Greek alphabet. So will it be normal names this time?
No, actually, we have another list of, well, yeah, I guess you could say normal names. We aren't using the Greek alphabet this time, so just another list of regular names they already have planned out.
I like your costume today. I'm in costume as well. As a network news anchor, guys.
You may have to disappear on the green screen as well. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll be right back.
The reason